Hi Geminis, welcome to your horoscope for November 2021. So now we've got most of the planets that are going forward. We only have 3 planets that are going retrograde still, and that is going to be that's Uranus, Chiron, and we've got Neptune. So what's happening with the planets now? So on the 6th, Mars is going to stay in your 6th house for the whole of the month. So that's going to be to do with any like health. It can be some of the creed, but I more read 6th house as a health house. So it can indicate strength with health, so good health as well. But I feel like it's also about being more active and more in control of being in situations that are regarding your health. On the 6th of the month, you've also got Mercury going into that 6th house. So again, it's about really thinking. I feel like it's going to be really thinking about for you of planning your future, how on like any going on a health kick or exercise, dieting, what changes you can make to your different things to make your life a bit better and lifestyle a bit better. I feel like that's what it could potentially be bringing up. And then also on the 6th, you got Venus, which is going to go into your 8th house, so a house of money. Can bring very good things with money, that house, with Venus being there. You also might maybe find a partner who has money as well. On the 19th, you've got the eclipse, which is going to be in your 12th house there, Geminis. So that's going to be it's going to be more about secrets and where we hide things. So it's going to bring something out, I feel like, potentially with that eclipse. Then I go to the cards there, Geminis. I do feel like this month it is going to be all about you and where you're wanting to go and where you're wanting to achieve for the rest of the year as well. There is going to be a few, I feel like, keep control on your outbursts or anger, because there's going to be a lot of outbursts coming up this month for you, where you're not going to be able to, maybe you can keep control of your anger with what's going on. And it's going to be a month where you're really going to try and maybe hold things together, but I feel like it could also indicate money may be a bit of a struggle for this, or saving, like in terms of savings and finances, and just be careful about this month. I feel like there's potentially of more money going out than potentially coming in, where it is going to be having to budget, especially for things around the home as well. I do feel like there is some frustration there, and it also needs to be a balance around the home this month for you, of where you're going. But it's also about it's like around the home, you're walking on tiptoes or your eggshells. So it's just something that's happening there, situation where it may not be the best, and it's also could be a time where maybe you're leaving the home or leaving a situation behind, and knowing that where you go. I do feel like communication is going to be a big part, but you're going to be very stubborn with this. So it's kind of like you've had enough and you're ready to walk out of the situation that's coming up for you this month. When we're looking at your work, I do feel like the situation there at work where you're having to rise above it, where you're having to sort of be like, let bygones be bygones, but know your self-worth, know that what you're doing is a good job, that you're only doing what's the best of you and what's been made of you, like where you need to go. But there is some stuff clearing. So I feel like for those of you who are having a hard time at work, there is a clearing coming up. So I do feel like there is making a way for new things and newness, but it's also about standing within your power. There could be a lot of change, but I feel like with your career, where it's going, or with work, it is about being independent, and also technology may be a big part of what you're doing as well. But I do feel like potentially a lot of change, but more about standing your ground. But you need to love what you do. So whatever you're doing, I feel like you are going to like it, but there's also a challenge with that as well. Okay, let's look at your relationships. I do feel like relationships could be hard work, especially with friends this month for you. It's like people aren't going to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it for. I feel like there's a bit of a tug of war there with friends, where you're really trying to make it happen, and I just feel like it's going to be a bit of a struggle there. with friendships there this month. For relationships, I do feel like it's going to be quite good there with relationships for you this month. For relationships that are quite close as well. And it's also about, you know, making way. The home is about planning, but it's like it's a wave of emotion that comes about. It's like a situation. It does end up well, but there's like a wave of emotion that also takes place as well. So I do feel like you're going more homebody than going out, more social. But there's just other things. There's a lot going on for you this month, Geminis. There's like a lot of complicated issues. There's a lot going on. So there is an emotional. I just feel like there's this relationship that, even though there's passion there, but there's this fiery outcome where you're having to decide to go or stay at the same time. For those who are single, I do feel like it's a good time to meet someone new as well for this month. I feel like you'll be looking for someone who's like a Cancerian, someone who's like a homebody themselves, like a homemaker, nurturer, sort of person that you are after this month, for those of you who are single. I also feel like it always, for some of you, and this could even be like the course that you're doing, that maybe you'll feel like you're being attacked. This could be to do with like education, or something to do with travel, or even like spiritual work, where there's a thing about being attacked, but also knowing that you've got this inner pride in yourself that you are right and correct what you're doing. But there's also, I just feel like frustration with this area of your life too. It's a lot of frustration, like you're on guard, or you're very cautious about what's going on, or you know what move to make next with this month. Okay. I am getting very nervous when I get help, like meaning like I feel like there's a situation where you're waiting on test results to come through, or some announcement, and you're getting like an anxious or nervous about that announcement, or what's it going to be, what's it going to you know, what's going to come. I feel like this announcement will change the way you think about things, in a way that you understand things as well. It's going to really test you, and you've been really worried about this situation for a while, but it is going to be a sense of relief that once you get these results, or that you know what it is, because I feel like you've had this intuition about what's going on with it as well. For you, it's like a change. It's just like a big change with health that's going to happen with you. So it could be even that you maybe are more aware of your health, that you're more aware of what maybe you're putting into your body. It could be the sorts of things that, you know, you start doing what you're meant to be doing, and start listening to people around you, or being more active. It could be a range of things as well. Okay, and as I say, I'm not a doctor, so anything goes wrong, please see a doctor. Okay, let me see what else that I can get for you, Geminis. Geminis, this month you're going to see emotions going up and down. Sometimes it's going to feel like you're not even yourself. The cheery, delightful self that you are, that likes to be social and going around. At times it's going to feel like that you're going around in circles and not making any moves and not succeeding, but you actually are. For everything you're doing is planning in place for the future that you want to see and want to outcome. For you're getting ready for the next stage of your life, and you're getting at that stage where you really want things to turn out the way that you really want them to, and to make the stages that they are there to come to make them happen for you. Don't be hasty this month, Geminis. For the end of the month, you're going to feel tired and worn out, but you need to keep going for what's coming towards the end of the year. Okay. So thank you for liking, sharing in your comments, and I will see you for my next horoscope or my live videos. So, okay, bye for now.